are you wondering what the day-to-day life of a recruiter look like? The truth is, no 2 days are exactly the same. Today we will know how is it like to be a recruiter in today's episode of Fun Day Friday, a day in the life of the recruiter. Many of the job seekers get frustrated when they can't get a return call after they leave a message to the recruiters. And the question will pop out, what do they do all day? Let's find out the answer straight from our guest today, Qualfon Cebu's talent acquisition specialist and talent sourcing specialist. Let's give them a round of applause, Gladys and George. Hi Gladys, hi George. Welcome to our Community Live Fun Day Friday. How are you?
We're good. We're fine.
Thanks,
But before
Johan.
anything else, community, please do not forget to like and share this post. And of course, if you do have any questions to our beautiful guests today, please do not forget to comment down below your questions. Okay? All right.
Okay.
Can you please greet or say hi to your audience and of course to your friends and your families?
So, hi everybody. My name is Judge, and I'm one of the sourcing specialists in Qualfon. So, just stay tuned to learn more about the day of the life of a recruiter.
Yes.
Hi guys, good afternoon. This is Gladys. I'm one of the recruiters as well, and just keep on sharing and comment your just put
Questions.
your questions down below.
Yeah, that's amazing. So again, if you do have any questions, comment down below. Do not hesitate to ask
Yes.
questions.
Questions.
Alright, so first of all, I know that this is new to you, talking to the community, Facebook community for our live. So kindly introduce yourself so that our audience will be able to know you personally. Let's start with Gladys.
Yeah, hi guys. By the way, once again, I'm Gladys. I'm one of the recruiters, and basically, I do the interviews. So, I've been here for almost 5 years now.
Amazing.
So, hey everybody. My name is Judge, and I'm one of the sourcing specialists here. So, I typically source for leads. Right now, I'm handling the employee referral program. I also answer your queries on Facebook, so please reply also. And I've been in the company for 11 months already.
Oh,
Yes.
it's almost a year.
It's almost
Yes.
my anniversary with
Yes,
Qualfon.
and you will be celebrating your first year here at Qualfon.
Yes.
Congratulations in
Thank
advance,
you.
Josh.
Thank you.
And now, so we will be talking about like a day in the life of a recruiter. So that's
Yes.
why I need to ask this question: what does your typical day consist of?
Oh, do you mean
Josh.
like an average day
Yeah.
or a crazy day?
Yes.
An average day.
Yeah.
Okay.
In general.
In general, being a sourcing specialist in Qualfon, you will be taking charge of a specific job portal. So you have to take care of it like a baby. You have to gather leads in the morning, answer emails or inquiries, do phone screening, facilitate your interns if you have any, and also take charge with scheduling and making follow-ups.
Oh, that's amazing. How
Yeah.
about
Well, for me, typically as a recruiter, first we also check emails and we send reports. And since early in the morning we have applicants, so we need to cater them. So we do the front desk, we do the testing, screening, and everything. And as a recruiter, you need to be more transparent. You need to be more flexible enough because you will be dealing with different, attitudes, behaviors, and characteristics of the applicant. So you need to be more transparent.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. So as you can see, the typical day of being a recruiter is a very an adventure.
Yes.
Yes.
An
Adventure
adventure.
every day.
Every day is an
Yeah,
adventure
every
day.
day.
Because
Yeah.
you've got to meet a lot of people with
yeah.
different behavior and characteristics. That's
Yes,
amazing.
That's true.
And that's very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. And to add, Joha, it's also like an experiment every day because you don't know what will catch their attention.
Yeah.
You need to be creative enough
Yes.
to invite them or entice them to apply in the office.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Correct.
amazing. And it would really test your creative juices.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now, since you have already been part of Qualfon talent acquisition, so how did you end up with your current position right now?
Okay. So start.
Yes,
Okay.
start with you, Dawn.
All right. Before I was a recruiter back at the results companies in Mactan, Newtown. I was there for around 10 months. And then afterwards, I was lucky enough to land a job in sourcing here in Qualfon. Although I don't have any thorough experience yet with sourcing, this has been a very good platform for me to gain new learning and experiences.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, well, for me, going back to 2014, I was an intern here in Qualfon. I was basically, assigned to recruitment office. So I basically do the recruitment process. I cater applicants, testing, screening, down to the sourcing as well. I call applicants, and I was exposed to recruitment process. And after 4 to 5 months of my internship, or after 2 months, I was called by one of the recruiters and giving me the good news that I was chosen to be one of the absorbed interns to work in Qualfon. So I am very flattered, and this is very a good opportunity for me to start as a fresher, as a new graduate, to work directly to the recruitment office. So now I'm so happy, and I'll be celebrating my 5 years anniversary this September. So
Wow.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations for your 5 years here at Qualfon. So as you can see, this kind of episode, we will be able to see in a bigger picture what recruitment is all about, or what is the life of being a recruiter. It's not just all about in one aspect, but you in sourcing, and at the same time you in the recruitment, there are a lot of things that a recruiter will do in a daily basis, right? And the story that you've mentioned earlier, from being an intern and now you will be celebrating your 5 years as a recruiter here in Qualfon, is very inspiring. So if you want to be an intern here at Qualfon,
there's an
grab the
opportunity.
because you can discover greater opportunities here at Qualfon.
Yes, yes.
Correct. Okay.
So now, I know that in every job that we have, there are challenges, right? So can you tell me, or do you consider your job a challenging one?
All right. Being in sourcing, it's always a challenge, but it ends up being a rewarding experience at the end. Because when you realize how much challenges you have conquered, how many challenges you have resolved, and see the results at the end, it feels really rewarding and really makes you feel good. What's so challenging about sourcing is that every day, as you have said, it's not the same day every day. Every day's a new day. And there are times that the search of applicants isn't consistent. There are some months that there's a lot of people who want to apply, and in some months that there's a bit of a drought. And that is where we really have to double our efforts in inviting people to apply so that we could hit our numbers and fill the classes as well.
Yeah, for me, I agree with George. This kind of job is actually a challenging one because, again, as what I've said earlier, as a recruiter, you need to be more transparent, and you also need to be more committed to work, so that the result of your actions, or the result of your work, will be more successful. And since we have a target of headcounts that we need to achieve, so you need to be more you need to give strategy, you need to be more creative, especially as a recruiter, as interviewer. You need to feel the applicants that they are welcome. We give them better opportunities. And because as what I have read a quote, if you love your job, you will never work a day in your life.
Wow,
So
that's
you
amazing.
just need to love your job.
Aside from meeting your daily requirements, you also
Yeah.
need to like hire qualified applicants.
Yes.
Right?
Of
And
course.
that's one of the most
Which-
challenging
yes, you need-
tasks that you have
Mm.
as a recruiter.
Yes, you need to really choose the proper the I mean qualified
Proper-
applicants
yeah.
fit for the position.
So if you want to apply here at Qualfon, be sure to prepare yourself.
Yes.
Because we are not only getting those who
Mm-mm.
are not serious enough
Mm-mm.
in applying, but of course we'll be hiring those
Mm.
people who have the commitment,
Yeah.
the passion to work here at
Mm-mm.
Qualfon. Because that's what we always share to
Mhm.
all the applicants, that you need to be committed to
Mhm.
your job, and
Yeah.
of course you need to love your job as well.
Yes.
So now, are you this kind of person that separates personal life from work?
Okay. So we do have rest days, right? Because we need to take a breather every now and then. I'm the type of worker who tries to enjoy my rest day, but we can't always avoid that. There are times that a call or there's an urgent matter that needs to be responded to right away. So of course we such as myself, I would really have to respond to that. But if there's nothing to accommodate, then of course it's really good that we take our time to relax, to take a breather. It really gives more room for us to think for the next week that's about to come.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with Josh as well. So we need to separate our life and our work. Okay, so because basically we have our personal life, we have our family that we need to spend too, and we also need to but in work. You also need to prioritize your work because as a person, as an employee, you are working for your family. Okay, you are working for the needs of your family, and you're working for your benefit as well. So yeah, it's somehow separate, but you can connect it.
Yes.
True.
And at the same time, the life of the recruiter, because I've experienced as being a recruiter before, that we work because we want to give work to other
Yes,
people.
yes, yes.
Right?
Yeah,
Yes,
true.
That's the essence of our job.
Yeah.
Yes, it's about the job. So please be careful with our recruiters because they will be the one to give you a job.
Yeah.
So just what we mentioned earlier, we need to have a breather. So let's take a break first. And again, remember to, if you have any questions and if you do have any if you want to have a shout out, please comment down below so that we can read your comments. Okay? So
Alright.
again, comment down below your questions, and of course, let's be interactive to
Yes.
our audience. So
Yes.
we would be happy to accommodate your questions in your, of course, your shout outs, right?
Okay.
So now let's go back to our question and answer portion.
Sure.
So, what is the most rewarding part of being a recruiter?
For me, it's receiving a message. Thank you, ma'am. I got hired. That's it. Despite all of the struggles we have to go through to find the right candidate, it feels so rewarding to for an applicant, now a new hire, to express their gratitude to us for giving them an opportunity to work, and in turn that really helps them with their lifestyle, with providing for their family and such, because not all the time we can find a job right away, or
Yeah.
for other people it's hard for them to find a job. So we really value it as a treasure when they say thank you, I already got a job here in Qualfon.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, same with George. It's actually giving the opportunities to those applicants, giving their lives more better, and also seeing them happy with their work. So that's rewarding for me because we are not only hire them for their their self, but we are hiring them for their family as well, to let them able to help their family, sustain the needs of their family and all. Yeah.
That's
It's very-
amazing because the only thing that really makes you feel rewarded is by is from from the people that you've helped to have
Yeah.
a work, right? And it's so amazing because you're not selfish, because you will be happy because you were able to
Help them.
help them to
Mm-mm.
make their lives better.
Yes.
And I'm so proud that we are in a company that really treasures and committed to our mission, which is to be the best
Best
BPO,
BPO.
make people's
Yes.
lives
Lives
better.
better.
So a round of applause to yourself. And of course, to those people or applicants that visited the recruitment doors and became part of our company, Qualfon. So a round of applause for them as well for
Congrats,
making it
guys.
through
Congrats,
the
yeah.
recruitment process. And so now, let's have a game.
Oh.
Yeah, it would not be a Funday Friday if we don't have any game. So now it's
Okay.
time for Connected. So I have here a cup of like rolled papers with a phrase or a word. All you need to do is to get one paper, and then anywhere that you pick, you need to connect it in your life.
Okay.
Okay, you can
Alright.
just say anything that will that is relevant to your daily routine or
Or-
daily
Life.
life.
Okay.
That you do in a daily basis.
Okay.
I see.
So let's go first with Gladys.
What did you get?
What's this? Patience.
Patience.
Yeah, well, actually, patience is very important as a recruiter or as a sourcing, specialist because patience is again one of the requirements to become a good, worker, and patience is very important because you will be dealing again with different, people, and you just need to you have patience all the time. Okay, yeah.
That's correct. How
Okay.
about you, George?
Alright.
It's your turn.
Oh my god.
Go, George.
All right. Facebook. Facebook.
It's timely.
It's so timely. It's so timely, guys, because if you apply through Facebook and join training next week, you will receive 500 pesos.
Yes.
Yes. So how can I relate Facebook to my everyday life? My Facebook profile is both a business profile and a personal profile. So it's very important to me.
Yeah.
That's how George committed to her work.
Yes.
And of course, she's the person behind every chats that you have in our Qualfon Cebu page. So the one who answers your queries and inquiries is George. So
Yeah, I'm one of those people. I have co-sourcing specialists who help me out.
okay.
I'll have another one. Okay.
What's that? Movie date.
This is not related to my everyday life. I only do this, guys, when I have free time, especially if there's special occasions, and that's how I relate my life. Yeah, I think movie date is sometimes this will happen sometimes
Sometimes with whom?
With
with my admirer.
Fear.
Admirer. Yeah.
Okay. Now
Alright.
let's have
Oh my
for
gosh.
George.
Coffee. Oh my gosh. Coffee. It's hard to go through a day without a cup of coffee. Coffee gives you life, especially if you weren't able to sleep well the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's George energy booster.
It's my energy booster. Yeah. Wait, for you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's your turn, Glad.
I'm nervous. YouTube.
Okay, YouTube.
YouTube. Okay. Well, YouTube is actually right now very rampant because almost everyone watch YouTube or indulge to YouTube. They make their own channel. So for me, I actually personally always watch YouTube, and yeah, that's before I sleep I watch YouTube. Yeah.
Do you have a channel?
Yes, I have, guys, but yeah, I won't promote it yet.
Okay, so that's it. So thank you so much for answering. Participating in our first game of the day, which is Connect. So as you can see, they really have a life, even though they are recruiter,
Yeah.
because they get to enjoy things
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
a normal
Mm.
person
Yes.
will do in a daily basis. Okay, so now let's proceed to the common notions
Sure.
that we usually hear from other people.
Mm.
And as a recruiter, we always get this one when we tell them that
Mm-mm.
we are part of the talent acquisition or human resource development of a company. So the first common notion that I have here is people get surprised about young professionals working in HR, especially in talent acquisition team.
Oh.
What is your thought about this?
I'm actually surprised that they think that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I think that a lot of youngsters are already part of the human resources departments in different companies in different industries. And I think it's actually pretty good that the HR department itself, it's a mix of different generations, because
yeah.
in that way there's a lot of ideas that people can share and learn from.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's true. Well, actually, I was also surprised why there's this notions, because me, personally, in my own my experience, I was hired as a recruitment staff without any work experience. So as long as the person is really eager to get the job, as long as the person is has the quality to become a in a human resource or an HR or a talent acquisition staff,
Mm-mm.
then they can be work even though they're a fresher.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. And they have this perception as well that if you are a recruiter, all you do during the recruitment process is to
Mm.
interview.
Mm,
Do you
No.
agree with that?
No. No. Because I think being a recruiter, it's a
Mhm.
multifaceted job. You just
Yes.
don't focus on interviewing.
Yeah.
Being a recruiter before, I handled front desk operations, and then afterwards, I was transitioned into interviewing. There was also a bit of test administration that will be added to that, and also following up with requirements if ever they get hired. But how about you, Gladys? What do
No,
you think?
actually, the recruiter is a broad, broad
Department.
job, yeah, or
Yeah.
department, because it's not relating to the interview only, but it is a multitasking job. Okay, you can do the testing, you can do front desk, you can do screening. So
True.
it's a broad job description that you cannot just say it's an interview.
You just
Yeah.
interview.
Just
So
interview.
there you go, people. Being a recruiter is not just all
Mm.
about being an
Interview,
interviewer,
yeah,
because there
interviewer.
are a lot of things that a recruiter do on a daily basis, like for
Mhm.
example,
Mhm.
testing, calling out
Mm,
applicants,
yes.
and of course, the most important part is creating promotions and activities so that
Yes.
Yeah.
those people who have the potential enough to be part of the company will visit us.
Mm-mm.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
and to add, recruiters also make sure that the classes are filled. They follow up for all of the hires,
Yes,
right?
yes. Mm. We send text message. We also follow up, instructions or further instructions.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
For their start day.
That's good. And they say that recruiters don't have a life.
Violent reaction.
What's your thought about that one?
Recruiters have a life. We just have to fight for it. Yeah. Anyways, but yes, we do. We are given ample time to rest. Because we really need to take a breather, because this job can be demanding at times, especially if the hiring requirement is high. So we believe that recruiters should be given a break to think, to relax, to heal up if ever they were sick, and then go back to work feeling 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for me, we always give time to pamper and distress. Okay, personally, I usually travel. I go to beaches, and after work, you can also hang out with your friends, or you can, eat out with your coworkers if you have, after your shift. So to distress, and to be able to, breathe. Yes, breathe. Yeah.
And
Yes.
talking about that one, what are your coping mechanisms when it comes to if
You're stressed.
you're stressed?
Mhm.
If ever was stressed while at work or outside work?
Work.
Both.
Both? Okay. For me, during work, I would take a nap sometimes,
Mhm.
a short nap, and then get back to work. Or I look at memes on Facebook and then get back to work.
And laugh.
And laugh,
And
yeah.
laugh. We need to we need to get a good laugh
Mm-mm.
on a daily, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Well, for me, I actually laugh because I do stress eating. Okay, that's why I'm chubby right now because because of the milk tea and everything. So yeah, I am stressed, I eat a lot. So yeah.
That's amazing. And they say that people have high regard for the job. They respect you if ever that they will hear that your position is a recruiter.
Mm, I see. Well, what do you think?
That's actually a positive notion, right?
Mm-hmm.
A positive note.
Well, it's good feedback actually that people have a high regard for a recruiter or having a recruiter's job. But I think every job is highly
Yeah.
valuable and should be respected equally. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Josh as well. So whether you're in different, industry or in different companies, it is really valuable and it has a high regard. So do not just, underestimate your job, guys. You have to be proud that you have a job because it's not easy to get a job, okay?
Yes.
And there's no easy job as well. So we need to love them and you need to be more committed to work. Yeah.
And to conclude, of course, everyone deserves a respect.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Mm-hmm. That's
And this is the very controversial one.
what?
Being a recruiter or the job of a recruiter is routinary.
No.
Yeah, no.
Okay. What do you think?
Well,
What do you think?
well, for me, no, because we again actually we don't just focus on one task. We multitask, and another thing is we also need to be more creative because again you will be dealing with different attitude, different behaviors. So you need to be there are also sometimes in my interviews there are applicants who are emotional. They share their problems, personal problems, so you need to empathize them. So you are making strategies to at least feel them comfortable every time they will apply in our company or in Qualfon.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep. And just to add, being in recruitment isn't a routinary job. Of course, we follow most of the same steps every day, but there's always something new each day.
Yeah.
And it's a very pleasant surprise that we find every day when we go to work. Yeah.
Yes, and of course, in recruitment, every day is a new day.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
There are a lot of challenges, and of course, there are a lot of things that you will be learning throughout the process,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And of course, we would like to say hi to our audiences. How
Hi,
many views do we
guys.
have right now? How many views do we have? So, of course, again, if you do have any questions, if you have any comments, please do not forget to comment down below, type those questions. So hi to our audiences. Of course, someone actually commented, Miss Denise Pashner. She said, "Lovely ladies of the talent acquisition team.
Oh, thank
Thank
you,
you,
Miss
Miss.
Dan.
Proud of you, Gladys and George Lynn."
Thank you, Miss.
Someone said, "You are my energy booster too, Joshua Meneses."
Who?
Someone said, "Qualfon, hire me." So if you are interested to be part of our company, please send us a private
Yes.
message of your
Yes.
contact number and your complete name so that we can process your application.
Yes, we'll be doing your interview over the phone right
Yeah.
away.
Okay, so there are a lot of people who are watching right now. So hi everyone, welcome to our Community Live. It's our episode of Fun Day Friday, a day in the life of a recruiter, and our guests for today are Gladys and George from the talent acquisition team. And now let's have another game.
Really?
Yes. And it's called
What is this?
Reaction.
Reaction. Alright. What do we do?
Okay, so I have here memes that I got from Facebook. It's the memes are recruiter related. So you will be reacting to this one, and the way you react this is through singing. Okay, so you need to sing your reaction of the meme. Okay? So our first meme is actually from the famous Game of Thrones, Jon Snow.
Okay.
And it says here that this is how recruiters look when a candidate accepts the offer, then declines the day before the start day.
Attrition.
So,
Alright.
react to this one, Gladys, through a song.
Okay.
Can we sing together?
Yeah,
Can
you
we
can,
sing
you can sing together if you want to.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, go. I've got one less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem.
And why is that?
Because
That's a one.
One less problem, yeah.
One of the problems.
It's actually a problem.
So,
Okay, and Miss Denise, have a question here.
yes.
How do you balance life and work?
Charot. Thank you for the question, Miss. It's really for me, having to balance both work and life. Everything has to be planned out.
Yeah.
So that you know what to do within this time allocation that you have, so that you have enough rest before you get back to work.
For me, you can also set priorities. Well, actually, if you can. For me, you can just do both, like life and work, but somehow you just need to take a breath.
Yeah.
And you just need to. I think the important thing is you just need to enjoy life. Okay, you just need to enjoy everything what's happening right now. So yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All right, so that's amazing tips for our audience now. And let's proceed to our game.
Okay.
Another meme. It's actually Chris Aquino with
It's
a hilarious face. And the meme says, yung applicant mo na nag-text bigla, sorry, I can't make it today, something came up.
I see. That's emergency.
Yeah, emergency. So what's your reaction?
We have to sing
Yeah,
it.
you have to sing the song.
Alright. So going to Chris. Bright eyes, every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever.
yeah.
We really need them, but unfortunately, they can't make it.
Yes.
So guys, show up with your
Yes, please.
Please show up
schedule.
with
If-
schedule.
yes. Another one is actually Adele.
Okay.
So was Adele a recruiter in a former life? Because she says, or she has this lyrics. Hello from the other side, I must have called 1,000 times.
Well, Adele. So,
It was-
our song reaction
Yeah,
is by Ariana Grande.
Grande.
Oh, you are actually an Ariana fan.
Yes, I am. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so one last time, I need to be the one who takes you home. One more time, I promise after that I'll let you go.
Oh.
That's it, right? When you
That's
apply,
amazing,
and then we
yes.
can let you go.
Yes.
Correct. So guys, if a recruiter calls you, answer them right away because that's another opportunity.
Yes.
Right?
that's-
Okay. So I have another question here. What tips do you have for applicants out there to pass in an interview?
In an interview. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, for me, first is the self confidence. Okay. Well, you need to have a self confidence for you to be able to speak, for you to be able to express your thought. Another thing is you can also search, guys, the nature of the business, because there are like a few applicants who will just apply, but they don't know what will be their tasks and responsibilities. So at least ask your friends or search to internet what will be your task or the position that you're applying for. And also you need to be ready. Okay, so yeah, you always you need to be ready all the time. And I think, yeah, for me, that's it.
That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah. When you apply here in Qualfon as a technical support representative, our qualifications are you have to be at legal age. You have to be either a high school graduate or senior high school graduate, and also you're willing to work on a graveyard shift
Full-time.
and full-time,
Full-time job.
permanent. Okay, so what are the tips in that you can follow during an interview? First, it's really boosting up your confidence, because once you feel that you're sure of your answers, once you feel that you are ready for the job, it will really give you an advantage during an interview. I've observed that when I was interviewing confident applicants, they were able to express themselves well, even if they had a few lapses with their communication skills. But that's very trainable. It's really confidence, and they need to be willing to learn, because during an interview you need to be open for feedback. The reason why we give feedback is for them to improve what they can improve.
Yes.
Correct. And to summarize everything, it takes a gut to land a job,
Yeah.
right? Or to get a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you really need to boost your confidence and at the same time your self-esteem as well, and believe in yourself. So that
Yes.
if you're positive enough and you believe in yourself during the interview, then you will surely get a job.
Yes.
Right?
That's true.
So now, thank you so much, George, for everything, and of course, Gladys, for all the things that you've mentioned earlier, the tips and enlightening us for us to be able to realize what is the what is the daily life of a recruiter. And we have this bigger picture now of what a recruiter do on their daily basis, okay, or on their daily life. And it's a perfect time and an opportunity for you to plug the different Qualfon Cebu recruitment activities.
Okay.
And if you do have any events, then you can share it with our community who are watching right now.
Okay. All right. Let's start with you, Gladys. Okay.
Alright.
All right. So, guys, this coming weekend, Saturday and Sunday, if ever you can apply on Facebook during our online Facebook job fair, this coming Saturday and Sunday, you will get a chance to either win a spa treatment sponsored by us, or an Under Armour backpack. Yes. And this coming Elections Day, we will be open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. If ever you can show us proof that you have voted, your ink,
Forefinger.
the ink finger, then you have a chance to receive cash incentives and gift packs from us. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Okay, for the it's a new hire training, guys. If you will show up for those applicants who applied through Facebook, we'll be giving you guys 500 pesos. And for the ERP guys, we have a summer shop which you will
It's gonna
receive.
come soon, yeah.
it will come soon. And then same, you will if you will refer, then you will successful referrals will receive 10,000 pesos.
yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
And yeah, so please keep sending, guys, your referrals.
Okay. And we are on the lookout for recruitment and sourcing interns. So if ever you want to know how it feels like being in the talent acquisition team, please send us a message if ever you're interested. Or you can send your resume or application to the office, which is located at
Skyros 3, Qualfon building, guys, ground floor, IT
Yes.
Park.
Excuse me.
right.
And of course, the marketing team is also looking for marketing interns. So if you're interested, you can drop by our office. The same, Skyrise 3 building, Cebu IT Park, and you can just inform the front desk in the recruitment center that you are applying for the marketing intern. Okay?
Yes.
And again, if you are part of the Qualfon family, as an intern, you will get to learn more about
Yes.
the field or the course that you're currently studying with, because we will give you greater opportunities. So, right. So, yeah, thank you so much, Gladys and Josh,
Thank
for
you, Johan.
gracing the show. And I know that you are still processing applicants today, but you gave time just to inform, or just to give us information of what is it like to be a recruiter in a day, right?
Yeah.
So thank you so much for all the output. I mean, for all the inputs that you have mentioned earlier, and yeah, thank you so much for that. And again, guys, please remember all of the promotions that George and Gladys mentioned earlier, because you will get to enjoy that one once you
Yes.
apply here at Qualfon. And to get the latest update and of Qualfon Cebu's promotions and activities, please do not forget to like our page and, of course, share
Yeah.
our
Promotions,
posts and
yes.
promotions. Okay? And again, thank you so much for tuning in. And next time, we'll be announcing our next community live. And we are so happy that you've stayed for a long time, and you've watched our community live, because we are enjoying, and at the same time we have a lot we've discussed a lot of things, and that is very informative and very helpful to you guys. So thank you so much, and this has been your host, Joa de la Serna. Always remember to be the best, because you are the best. Thank you, and have a
Thank
great day,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.